Hey everybody, it's Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and today we're talking about unexpected turns on the homestead. Well, in life really, and how well we deal with it, and we're also going to share with you what's going on with Christa, and well, here we go. All right, folks, so here's the scoop. As you know, Christa's gotten hurt. She's got some back issues. And I actually have back issues too. I don't really talk about it a lot because I don't want to come off like whining or whatever. But that got me to thinking today. You know, stuff happens on the homestead, in life. Things happen, and you gotta just keep going. You gotta roll with the punches. The animals, for example, they're not gonna feed themselves. They can't. They can't get in here and get this grain just like I can. The pigs aren't gonna give themselves their own slop. No, it's just something you gotta find a way to power through or a workaround, but stuff just has to get done. And that got me kind of thinking a little bit about the concept of hard work. I think that it's sadly becoming a thing of the past. The idea of hard work is becoming more and more scarce in our society. I mean, think about it. With a few mouse clicks, you can have pizza delivered to your door. Robotics are everywhere. Everything is becoming mechanized, and we're having to work less and less and less. Well, is it really going to be beneficial, or is there a danger in it? I mean, think about this. The idea of self-satisfaction, doing the job when it has to get done, when the cards are on the table and it just has to get done, the idea of being self-sufficient, is it important? I'd like to see just any college kid today spend just one day with a guy in 1944 in a foxhole. I bet they'd change their attitude real quick. But fat chance of that happening. Yeah, unless it's like maybe one of those virtual reality video games like Call of Duty, then maybe you got a chance. Now, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. There are plenty of kinds of work that are hard that are not necessarily physical in nature. Lots of doctors, lots of nurses. There's plenty of vocations out there that are not easy to do. What I'm talking about when I'm saying hard work is that there seems to be this lack of desire to do anything except those things that pleasure them. And for example, I read an article the other day that was saying that teenage kids, college-age kids, a majority of the gentlemen would actually rather sit at home and make a minimum wage by playing video games, that if they could just do a crappy Joe job, if you will, that they would rather sit and do that so they could spend most of their time playing video games rather than move on with their life and grow. To me, that's just plain pretty darn sad. Now, I'm not saying that there are not any exceptions to the rule. Of course there are, that'd be silly. What my point is, I guess, is it just seems that there are far fewer folks out there who have that drive, that get it done at all costs kind of mentality. My mind is often drawn to the World War II generation. I can't believe the insurmountable tasks that they were asked to do, and they did. They just got the job done. And when you compare what was done during those times to now, it seems like we're just a bunch of whiner babies. I can't understand how it is we've fallen so far in terms of work ethic and being proud of your country, to where we are today, where everybody's got to have a safe space and they need a little place to hug, because they can't hear some word that you say that they don't like, and you're intruding and you're triggering them. And I just think to myself, like, folks, calm down. What in the heck is going on? So where does that leave us? I mean, are we on some slippery slope where we just all become nothing but couch potatoes or sitting in front of our computer for hours and hours and hours, and life just happens and we just kind of go through it like it doesn't matter? Is there a way back? So we finally did it. Well, yeah, both of us. Yeah, today was the first day that, well, no, let's back up. Yesterday was your first day.
Friday was my first day at the chiropractor, and today was Brad's first time at the chiropractor. I finally talked him into it.
Yeah, well, how did you feel?
I felt a ton better. I mean, it was noticeably different today after the adjustment today.
Well, they electroshocked her too.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I laid down into the table and I almost fell asleep.
What is it really called?
A
TENS machine?
Yeah, it's called a TENS machine.
Because it just shocks you.
Yeah, it does some electrical stimulation into those muscles and joints and well, really helps.
See, I'm glad that it helped you, but all we have to do is just have you, grab onto the barbed wire fence.
I could just put
the
my
electric
back
fence.
On it.
Just put it on there.
No, it doesn't work the same way.
No?
There.
No. So I went today because not a lot of you guys know, but I actually have pretty bad back problems.
Yes.
Started when I was in the band because you're jumping around, jumping off things, jumping onto hard floors, and and then
falling through stage. Yeah.
We actually did fall through a stage once. I'll tell you that story some other day. Wasn't just me.
No.
And then about 4 years ago, a cow kind of ran me up against the wall on my back, and right on 2x4, and so all of that cumulative junk that I've been having for years just all of a sudden went through the roof. And saw different back doctors, and they basically told us that, look, you're too young for surgery, and there's really nothing we can do except try to find a medication to make you comfortable.
Exactly.
And so I never did. I never did go to a chiropractor, but today I went, and my reaction is I'm hopeful that it will help, but I don't think so. And the reason why is I think it'll help a little. Let me back that up.
I think it's going to give you some significant help. Honestly.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
The reason why is when she took the x-rays, she's like, oh, you have arthritis all down the whole top end of your back.
Yeah.
And you guys know that the Moringa helps here, so my guess is that I have osteoarthritis and I also have rheumatoid. Yeah. Now, I knew I had rheumatoid, and then so that's probably why the Moringa works for that. But it looks like this is going to be a problem for a while, but hoping, fingers crossed, that the chiropractor does its thing.
Yeah, hopefully she can get that broken up and giving you some relief.
But now you, baby, she says that this is just near miraculous.
I wouldn't say miraculous, but
you said near miraculous.
I did not.
Near miraculous.
I felt significantly better getting up off the table than I did on Friday. Friday it was just excruciatingly painful, but today it was like, oh, okay. I was able to get off the table after the electrostimulation and stand upright.
Yeah.
And not have excruciating hip pain.
Yep.
It was amazing.
Well, that and your sweet
my
ride
sweet ride.
Here. Her wheels.
I love this. I gotta pimp my ride.
We could put Christmas lights on it.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, I'll hook you up with like a portable pack, so that rechargeable lithium ion. Anyway, there's the update. Well, that's it for the day. Man, oh man, hard work, sticking through when you know that you just got to do it. I hope it's not a thing of the past. Well, at least I'm teaching my kids that it is not a thing of the past. And Christa's example is amazing. She's up doing what she can, even though it's not easy. I'm trying to keep her to chill out, but man, oh man, try taming a tiger. Anyway, I'm Brad with the Big Family Homestead. You guys have an amazing day.